Seniors, are you unknowingly eating fruits that are silently stealing your leg strength? You might think you're making healthy choices, but these 5 common fruits could be sabotaging your mobility and independence. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes, and I'll reveal the shocking truth, backed by science, plus give you better fruit alternatives to keep you strong and active. Don't miss this. It could change your life. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which fruits to avoid, why they're harmful, and what to eat instead. Plus, stick around for a bonus tip to boost your leg strength naturally. Let's get started. Why leg strength matters for seniors. Before we dive into the fruits, let's talk about why leg strength is so crucial. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, a condition called sarcopenia. Studies show that after age 60, you can lose up to 3 to 5% of your muscle mass per decade. Weak legs increase your risk of falls, which the CDC says are the leading cause of injury for seniors. Strong legs mean better balance, more confidence, and the ability to stay active. But certain foods, including some fruits, can make it harder for your body to maintain muscle or absorb key nutrients. Let's reveal the culprits. Fruit number 1. Bananas. Bananas are one of the most popular fruits in the world, and it's easy to see why. They're portable, affordable, and loaded with potassium, which is essential for heart health and muscle function. But despite these benefits, there's a side to bananas that often gets overlooked, especially for older adults. Here's the catch. A medium banana contains around 14 grams of sugar. That might not sound like much, but bananas also have a high glycemic index. That means they can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels after you eat them. And while that quick burst of energy might seem like a good thing, over time it can do more harm than good, especially if you're over 60. Why does this matter? Because repeated blood sugar spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, a key factor in type 2 diabetes. For seniors, many of whom are already at higher risk for prediabetes or diabetes, this is a red flag. But it doesn't stop there. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Nutrition revealed something even more concerning. High sugar intake may actually impair muscle protein synthesis. That's the process your body uses to build and maintain muscle. And for older adults, maintaining leg strength is absolutely vital. It helps prevent falls, boosts mobility, and supports overall independence. So, what's a better choice? Swap bananas for blueberries. These tiny berries are lower in sugar and packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation and support muscle recovery. Plus, their lower glycemic load means they're much gentler on your blood sugar. Whether tossed into oatmeal or blended into a smoothie, blueberries are a sweet, smart upgrade for your muscles and your metabolism. Fruit number 2. Pineapple. One of those fruits that feels like a tropical vacation in every bite. Juicy, refreshing, and naturally sweet. But when you look a little closer, pineapple might not be the best choice for aging muscles and joints. Let's break it down. Just 1 cup of pineapple contains about 16 grams of sugar, most of which is fructose. Unlike glucose, which your body uses for immediate energy, fructose is processed by the liver. And when the liver gets too much of it, especially from frequent high fructose fruits, it starts converting that excess into fat. That fat can build up in the liver and even around muscles, interfering with muscle function and performance. Here's where it gets more concerning for older adults. A 2019 study published in the journal Nutrients found that high fructose diets were linked to weaker grip strength and reduced leg power in seniors. Grip and leg strength are 2 of the biggest predictors of independence and fall risk in older adults. So while pineapple might taste amazing, it could be undermining your physical resilience. And there's another layer to consider. Pineapple is highly acidic. That acidity can irritate the stomach lining and digestive tract, especially in people with acid sensitivity or reflux. Over time, this irritation can interfere with the body's ability to properly absorb key nutrients, including the ones critical for muscle and joint health. So, what should you reach for instead? Swap pineapple for kiwi. Kiwi is lower in fructose, making it easier on your liver and blood sugar. It's also incredibly rich in vitamin C, which is crucial for collagen production, the protein that keeps your joints, tendons, and ligaments strong and flexible. Just one kiwi gives you more than your daily recommended dose of vitamin C, and it's gentle on digestion. A smart, tangy, and much more muscle-friendly swap. Fruit number 3, mangoes. Mangoes are often called the king of fruits, and it's easy to see why. They're juicy, tropical, and bursting with flavor. But if you're trying to protect your muscles and stay strong as you age, mangoes might not deserve their royal status. Let's look at the numbers. One medium mango contains a staggering 46 grams of sugar. That's actually more sugar than a can of soda. It might be natural sugar, but your body still processes it the same way. That means a big spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash. And over time, this pattern does more than just mess with your energy levels. High sugar intake contributes to chronic inflammation, and that's a big deal for seniors. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that chronic inflammation is a major driver of muscle loss in older adults. This condition, known as sarcopenia, affects balance, strength, and independence. And guess what fuels that inflammation? You guessed it, excess sugar. On top of that, mangoes are relatively low in fiber compared to other fruits. Fiber helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps you feeling full longer. Without it, that sugar hits your bloodstream fast, and hunger returns just as quickly. Not exactly ideal if you're trying to manage weight, muscle mass, or blood sugar levels. So, what's a smarter choice? Swap mangoes for raspberries. 1 cup of raspberries contains only 5 grams of sugar, a fraction of what's in a mango, and they're loaded with fiber, nearly 8 grams per cup. That helps keep blood sugar steady and cravings in check. Even better, raspberries are packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which help fight inflammation and protect muscle tissue. They're sweet, tart, and muscle-friendly, making them a much better fit for healthy aging. Fruit number 4, grapes. Sweet, but not so innocent. Grapes are often seen as a healthy snack, easy to pop in your mouth, juicy, and refreshing. But here's the truth. A single cup of grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar. And because they have a high glycemic load, that sugar rushes into your bloodstream quickly, causing a sharp spike in blood sugar. This is especially important for older adults. When blood sugar spikes repeatedly, your pancreas has to work overtime to produce insulin. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance, a condition where your body stops responding properly to insulin. And that affects more than just blood sugar control. It actually impairs your body's ability to repair and rebuild muscle after activity or injury. There's also a nutritional gap to consider. While grapes do contain some antioxidants, they're relatively low in essential nutrients like vitamin K, which plays a critical role in bone density and muscle function. For seniors, this is a big deal. Strong bones and healthy muscles are your foundation for mobility and balance. In fact, the British Medical Journal published findings showing that diets high in high glycemic foods, like grapes, are associated with reduced physical function in older adults. That means more difficulty with everyday tasks like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair. So, if grapes are your go-to, it might be time to consider a healthier switch. Swap grapes for strawberries. Strawberries are much lower in sugar, just about 7 grams per cup, and they have a lower glycemic impact, helping keep your blood sugar stable. Even better, they're loaded with vitamin C, which helps your body produce collagen, a protein that keeps your muscles and joints strong. They also contain manganese, a mineral that supports both bone health and metabolism. Plus, strawberries are delicious and versatile, perfect in smoothies, on yogurt, or just by the handful. Fruit number 5. Cherries. Sweet, but not always so sweet on your body. Cherries are often thought of as a summertime super snack. Juicy, vibrant, and naturally sweet. But if you're aiming to preserve muscle strength and support joint health as you age, cherries may not be the best choice. Let's start with the sugar content. 1 cup of cherries contains around 18 grams of sugar. And unlike a more balanced snack, cherries don't come with protein or healthy fats, the nutrients that help slow sugar absorption and keep your blood sugar stable. That means you're getting a big dose of simple sugars all at once, which can lead to a rapid spike, and then crash, in energy. That sugar spike has deeper implications for seniors. A 2022 study published in Age and Aging found that diets high in simple sugars were directly linked to weaker leg muscles in older adults. And leg strength isn't just about movement. It's tied to your ability to stand, balance, and avoid falls. There's another twist. While cherries do contain beneficial antioxidants, they also have natural compounds, like salicylates and histamines, that, in excess, can cause mild inflammation in some sensitive individuals. For anyone already dealing with joint stiffness, arthritis, or muscle soreness, this may actually worsen discomfort instead of relieving it. So, what's a better, more muscle-friendly option? Swap cherries for blackberries. These deep purple gems are low in sugar, with only 7 grams per cup, and they're loaded with fiber to help slow down digestion and keep blood sugar levels even. They're also rich in vitamin K, which plays a critical role in bone density and muscle maintenance, especially important as we age. Plus, blackberries contain powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation without the downsides. Whether fresh, frozen, or tossed into a smoothie, they're a sweet, smart upgrade to help you stay strong and steady. Why these fruits hurt and what to do. So, why do these fruits hurt your leg strength? It comes down to 3 things. High sugar content spikes blood sugar, leading to insulin resistance and muscle breakdown. Low nutrient density means they don't provide the vitamins and minerals, like vitamin K, magnesium, or protein, needed for muscle maintenance. Inflammation from sugar and certain compounds can accelerate muscle and joint damage. Here's what to do. Choose low-sugar, high-fiber fruits like berries or kiwi. Pair fruits with protein or healthy fats like yogurt or nuts to stabilize blood sugar. Limit fruit to 1 to 2 servings daily, ideally earlier in the day to avoid sugar spikes before bed. Focus on muscle-building nutrients like protein, think eggs, fish, or beans, and magnesium, found in spinach or almonds. Bonus tip for leg strength. Before we wrap up, here's your bonus tip. Add simple leg exercises to your routine. Try chair squats. Stand up and sit down slowly 10 times, twice a day. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that just 10 minutes of daily resistance exercise can increase leg strength by 15% in seniors. Combine this with the right diet, and you're unstoppable. There you have it, seniors, the 5 fruits to avoid, why they're harming your leg strength, and what to eat instead. Your mobility is worth protecting, so make these simple swaps today. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to LifeFuel TV, and hit the bell so you never miss a tip to stay strong and healthy. Drop a comment below. Which fruit surprised you the most? Or what's your favorite leg exercise? I read every comment. For more ways to boost your strength, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.